guys, I wanted to show you a way to help with your fine motor skills and your practicing of your letters. So come here, here's a fun thing to do. We are going to go on a scavenger hunt and we are going to look for different things that we know the name of. And then you're going to get your scissors and you are going to practice cutting out things from newspapers or junk magazines. So to start with, instead of going really close, I am just going to go all the way around. And notice how I'm only squeezing with this hand and I'm driving with the hand that doesn't have my scissors in. So, and from there, I'm going to just rip it off. And ripping is fun. So next, I'm going to come in carefully and I'm going to cut around my apple. So see how I'm turning it with my hand, squeezing it with my scissors, and I'm just going to carefully go around all of these apples. Turning it with my driving hand and squeezing it with my scissors hand. And I'm looking where my scissors are going. I'm not looking at my scissors cutting. I'm actually looking at where they're going to be cutting next. That way your eye follows the line of the apple and your scissors do the same thing. If you're just looking at your scissors, you don't know where you need to cut next. But if you look ahead of where you're cutting, you're going to be able to follow those lines so much better. Okay, so there's my apples, cut it out of my newspaper. That will go into the recycling. And I'm going to glue this right here onto my paper. I would like to fill up most of this with things. So remember with gluing, okay? Edges are more important than the middle. So, and you have to be careful with newspaper because it's going to rip, but all you need to do is a line around the edge. You don't have to push down super hard, and then a little bit in the middle. Not tons and tons of glue, guys, just around the edge. That's the most important part. And then if I smack it, that's not gonna work. We gotta give it some love. Rub it in, make it feel loved. And that gives the glue time to bond on the edges. And if you do that, it's not gonna peel up. And you didn't use as much glue, so you have lots of glue left over. Okay, now that we've done that, the next part that we need to do. Oh, I cut my Honeycrisp apple part up. That's okay. We are going to spell the word apple next to it, but we are going to do it with our very, very best handwriting. So if you need to put a line down so you can keep it straight, do that. And I'm going to start with a capital A so that I can practice. There it is, like an upside down or like a triangle with a line across. My P lines up with the middle of my A right there. So A, P, and the tail goes down. L, and with my E, we're gonna go line out and over. So it looks like a C with a line through it right there. Okay, so best handwriting, all right, guys? And then you can also practice sounding it out because you know all the letter sounds. But sometimes you guys get confused on when you blend them together. So apple. That's what I want you guys to practice on. Cutting, gluing, writing your letters, and then also sounding the words out. So see how many you can find in your newspaper or junk mail.